Greetings everybody, this is Mr. Glockley, or if you want to call me Nate, then that works for me, and I'm principal of the Area Learning Center and Academic Excellence Online. I'm right outside 11th East Superior Street in Tech Village, and I'm going to give you a tour of our space that is up on 4th floor. So, come on in. Now as you enter Tech Village, this is a different feel to a school. This is 1st floor, right off of Superior Street, and we're going to be taking the elevators to 4th floor. And so you can kind of take a look around here. It's a business atmosphere. We have health professionals, we have lawyers, we have insurance, we have mutual funds. So just a lot of really different spaces that we have here. And so as soon as you come in, you'll go to the right and come up the elevators to 4th floor. So let's go. Now, as you come up the elevators, you're gonna take a right or a left and you'll see fire doors, all right? And those are gonna be open during normal school hours, but we're in suite 450, so come on in. Over to there, you're gonna see TKDA, which is an engineering firm, all right? So, now in our new spaces, currently, we do not have a tenant in the lakeside. We do have, there is some plans in the mix to make those spaces available, but right now, no one is using those spots. All right, so as you come into suite 450, all the lights are turned off right now, but we have reception over here with the lovely Val and Kathy. The main entrance to where our classrooms are gonna be is just gonna be straight ahead. So these doors, we'll end up locking those after classes start. We want to make sure that everything is safe. My office is just to the right, and then we have Mr. Vold, who is the dean at ALC and AEO, right next to me. We have the lovely Miss Paula Williams right before you get in. Now these spaces are completely different than when we first came to visit this fall. And so just gonna do a quick little tour of the place and what this will look like. Over here is going to be where Mr. Zwak is going to be, and he is going to be there all day for students who are coming in and doing independent study and want to meet with staff. You can come to there. Over here we have Mr. Jansen. He is going to be teaching our English again. I believe journalism will be AEO and English 11. Over here, we have our social studies, okay, with Mr. Olson and Mr. Lindela. And then over here, we have our English with Mr. Moore. Moving down this way, we have our little kitchenette and a bubble or a water filling station. And then, obviously we have not moved any of our stuff up here. We'll have a microwave, we'll have a refrigerator, and so that's where lunches are going to be served. Got some really cool spaces for our art and for science. I'll give you those. Spots right there. We got 4 different sinks and tons of storage. No smart boards up, no whiteboards, but those are going to be coming. And so we will probably still be using our hotspots for maybe a couple more weeks, and then we'll be fully hardwired with phones and internet connections. So as you go down here, everything over here to the left is going to be office spaces, and that's just going to continue down this way to where we have the corner suite, which is going to be where our math is. We have the lovely Miss Pearson, Miss Ahern down there, and Miss Minigini. So here's our math room right here. And so all math will be in the corner suite for our seat-based programming. So if you're an AEO student wanting to come in and meet with the teacher, we would request that you just have an appointment, and then we'll make sure to validate any parking. If you're coming down to do some testing, you can park in the ramp, and then we'll take care of you there. Ms. Frankowiak, and we have Mr. Mikologic, and then some more space, more office spaces down here with Mr. Schengen. So The hallways are empty right now. I can't wait to get everything up. I want to see artwork. I want to see, assignments that you have done, poems, and really make this our home. I appreciate the patience that everybody has shown us while we were starting at Historic Old Central, moving to temporary spaces all throughout Tech Village. You've done an amazing job, and I want to thank you for that. Now, one other last place I want to visit is, obviously, I don't condone any nicotine, cigarettes, vaping, and any drug usage. Not condoning that at all, ever. And, any illegal activity, drugs, that will have to be dealt with law enforcement. But I do want to just point out that if you do need to partake in any of products that are legal and you are 18, on second floor, there's a spot for that. And with that, I'm just going to show you that, where we need everybody to go. All right, so I'll be right back. So I'm right on second floor here, and if you go towards the back of Tech Village, okay, you'll see a little alley. And I'll just kind of do a scan of this here. Now, like I said, I don't condone of this, but we can't have any of our bathrooms used if you're going to be using any tobacco products. It just can't happen. And I'm telling you right now, we need to be good neighbors. And for me, what's important is I want to be able to treat you like you're an adult, okay? And I think by a show of hands, if I were to ask you, do you want to be treated like an adult or a kid, that everybody would say they want to be treated like an adult. If you act like a kid, you're going to smoke in the bathroom, and then I have to treat you like a kid. I don't want to do that. So this is it. If you want to be treated like an adult, you're going to come out here. And then there is a little smoking station with a cover. Come out here, do that. I'm not going to come down here and bust anybody up, but we have to be very good neighbors. And that means the bathrooms are for doing what they're intended to be used for, which is go to the bathroom, all right? And as long as I'm on it, make sure to remember to wear your masks. Everywhere in Tech Village, now it is a city ordinance, everybody has to be wearing a mask, and as well as in our temporary spaces. So I want to thank you, everybody, and I look forward to working with you second semester. See ya.